Behind me is a Falcon 9 rocket that has flown into outer space 2 times. This is the brainchild of Elon Musk and is a great example of tops-down innovation. In fact, if you look at all of his companies and his innovations, they're all tops-down. PayPal, SpaceX, the Tesla company making electric cars, SpaceLink, they're all tops-down. And they come from him and his team looking at the external environment for places where there's unserved markets or where they can innovate faster than others. So tops-down innovation starts with the very top of the business, and it's externally driven, not internally driven. It's looking at the external environment. So how does Elon Musk decide where to spend his resources to innovate? He uses a version of what's called the PEST analysis, P-E-S-T. That stands for political, economic, social, and technical. It's a short and fast way of analyzing your ecosystem or your environment to see where innovations might be possible for a competitive advantage. If you look at Elon Musk, he's used PEST, political, economic, social, and technical analysis to view his environments and decide where to compete. His first big enterprise was PayPal, which he co-founded. And if you look at that, he chose that because of the social changes that were going on with people buying and selling and exchanging money over the internet. And he realized there was a chance to innovate a new way that was safer and more secure for consumers and businesses to exchange money over the internet. So he established PayPal. If you look at the rocket that I showed you a minute ago, SpaceX, that's because he analyzed the political changes that were going on within the government. And that is NASA was trying to get out of the near space business to focus on other things. So he saw that shift in the political environment in Congress and in NASA and the other agencies. And he saw there's an opportunity. I could create SpaceX, and I'll take over that business of taking people and cargo to the International Space Station and beyond. The first commercial spaceship to dock with the International Space Station was SpaceX. If you look at the economic side, it's Tesla. He saw the electrification of cars moving at a snail's pace. The Chevy Volt was in process for years. And he realized that if someone could innovate much more quickly than the big automakers and capture the raw materials that were necessary quickly, that they could jump ahead of the competition. And Tesla basically took over the electric car market. If you look at the technical side, he saw that rural places and parts of the world that lacked high-speed internet could be solved by creating many, many small satellites to cover those remote areas. And thus Starlink was created. So if you look at it, he's using political, economic, social, and technical analysis to determine where should I compete and where should I innovate. So let's do a PEST analysis of just the things that are going on currently as I make this video. Politically, there's elections coming up. There's political reactions to the economy with Fed rates and war and politics. Economically, we have energy prices soaring, which is changing the whole logistics and pricing model of so many companies. Inflation is on the horizon. Socially, we've had COVID, people working from home, social justice issues. All of those are ripe for people to innovate and make things better. There's new ways of applying technical things. And I don't just mean the internet, but there's new ways of applying technology to solve the world's problems. I just saw a special on using plankton to solve global warming. Where can you innovate faster? And the way to look at that is externally. Political, economic, social, and technical. That's the PEST.